Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, family and friends. We are back again. Friday. I took a day off yesterday because there wasn't much to say other than the same things that I've already said. However, today, I do have a few gems for you. Now, what I'm about to say, I don't want it to be offensive or come off the wrong way, and I'll explain it, okay? But MAGA folks that worship the president, Trump, are like battered wives. Now, what I mean by that is we've all known a battered wife or an abused person in an abusive relationship that always makes excuses for the abuser. Okay? I thought it was a cult, but no, it's more base to say they're like battered wives. Okay? He lies. Oh, he lied to you. Oh, well, everybody lies. Okay? He didn't mean it. He cheated on every one of his wives. Oh, boys will be boys. There's always an excuse. He hangs out with, people that are sexual predators, potentially pedophiles, maybe even child molesters. Oh, you know what? Everybody makes mistakes, but you know what? God sent him to us. They're constantly making excuses, okay? Another thing that they allow is they allow Republicans in general, what they do is they post date checks. They post date checks because they've got no money in the account. Okay? Like the medical subsidies that are about to expire. When they wrote that out or when they wrote that in, they figured it was going to be after the election. Guess what? Now it's after the election. Do you remember the troop drawdown that happened 2 years ago? And they were like, oh, Biden pulled the troops out. That was signed by Trump so that troop pullout would happen legally, and it had to happen during Biden's term when Trump was out of office, okay? They're trying to kick the can down the road and say, oh, you know what? Trust us. We'll get this taken care of. Trust us. This will happen. Trust us. No, they post date checks with empty bank accounts, okay? Now, something that just happened was Trump pardoned I don't know if he's Japanese or Chinese, but he pardoned a guy who runs a cryptocurrency exchange. And this guy pled guilty in federal court to money laundering because he allowed criminals, drug dealers, cartels, child molesters, as well as terrorists such as Hamas, to launder money through his cryptocurrency. So if you remember when I told you that Trump has more than doubled his worth, it's because of his little cheap crypto coin. And guess what company that he puts his coin through? Surprise, the same guy who's president of the company he just pardoned. He just pardoned this guy whose company runs or allows Trump's family and Trump's cryptocurrency to go through. Coincidence? How many times did you hear him say crooked Hillary or the crooked Biden crime family? Last time I checked, there's only one person that's got felonies, and that's Trump. But he says everybody else is crooked, but he's the one with felonies. How's that work? Last night, in a fit of rage, he decided that he was going to announce that he is canceling all trade deals with Canada. Why? Because Canada posted a video from the Reagan Foundation of Ronald Reagan talking about tariffs and how Ronald Reagan does not like tariffs, does not believe in tariffs, thinks tariffs are a bad thing. Trump got so bent out of shape that he announced that we were canceling all trade deals with Canada. The country that we do the most trades with, he's canceling all the trade deals. How does that make any sense at all? They're on our border. He says, oh, trust me, this will work out. Trust me, tariffs are going to be good. Yeah. Trust me, all these things for farmers are going to work out. Trust me, Latinos, all these things. I'm only going after the criminal bad Latinos. How are those post-dated checks working out for y'all? For the farmers and the Latinos, which are all... Cancel all deals with Canada. If Canada was smart, and again, I'm not psychic, but I can make some pretty good guesses. If Canada was smart, they would start bringing over Ukrainians and have those Ukrainians set up shop, building factories in Canada for all those drones that jacked up Russia. Just in case Trump gets a wild hair and starts doing stuff to Canada like he's doing to Venezuela. America, we are in bad shape. Trump is alienating us and screwing all of our allies so that when he's out of office, what are Republicans going to say? Oh, look what Democrats did. Look how bad it is in the world with Democrats in office. No, that's because Trump did this crap to us. And they're post-dating that check for when he's out of office. If he goes out of office, if he leaves office peacefully. Remember what happened on January 6th? Oh my God, please, 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 for the love of everything that's good during the midterms, vote out those MAGA Republicans so that Congress can at least put some brakes on this crazy stuff that Trump is doing. Anyway, that's my video, and y'all have a good afternoon, or try to. Sorry for the bad news.